Oh, you actually go into the hotel rooms.
We room.
Let's go to Caritas first.
Odd choice.
Well!
Bears! Dibs on the grizzly. Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Carita's room, Pearls.
Are you sure? Because this looks like my room. Mr. Carita?
The victim, which makes this the crime scene, too.
Ah, it's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again?
Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ungard's acquittal.
You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there?
Just want Maya to be alright.
We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm doing as much as I can to help you, pal.
Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene?
Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I don't even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. There you go, little missy. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Bounce. Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good, and made of gold. Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Why can't you?
Maybe she never learned how to read? I don't know.
I think she would know how to read. Is it in French? Nope.
I mean, it kind of looks like it is. Ungard, Carita, Viola. Lobby. Partial.
Cheese.
Guide ma père.
Mouse pointer.
Shut up. They can't see that. Bandicam doesn't pick it up. You're just confusing them. Alright, let's do this. Do you know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one good look at the scene of the crime should tell you, pal. Bears.
The scene of the crime?
Yep, here's a picture. Bears. That doesn't look like his ninja outfit. There's a knife in his chest.
Wait, what?
I said those arm pads don't look like his ninja outfit.
Wait, no, that's the Nickel Samurai, not the... I don't have a picture of the Jammin' Ninja. Bear in mind, he's the Jammin' Ninja, not the Nickel Samurai.
I know. Then why does he have samurai shoulder pads?
Maybe he had them as maybe those are part of his costume.
Alright.
There's a knife in his chest.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
So he was stabbed to death.
They're looking at the fingerprints out at the lab right now.
There were fingerprints on the knife?
Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Ungard's prints, pal.
That's bad. Real bad.
My money's on this big grizzly bear.
Imagine if Detective Gumshoe had psych locks at one point.
Ching, 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 ching. Please. Brakes.
Why was Mr. Ungard arrested?
Because we had evidence on him. Evidence? Looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight. Oh, the room's bigger than we thought.
Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere.
So many dead bears. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off.
Mr. Ungard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama.
No, that's pretty much exactly what he said. But that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
That lady, Miss Oldbag.
At least you don't have to voice her.
GG.
Please, anyone but her!
Prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something at the crime scene with a little off.
Something that was a little off, as in...
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Bye.
What's that broken over there? Is that a vase?
This, probably. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
What's this glass fragment from?
A flower vase, maybe. Or a flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. Like, that glass that's on the table, I thought it was...
still there.
I thought that... When I was remembering that, I thought it was a flower vase. So I thought there was a contradiction here already of the flower vase not being broken yet.
Alright, you don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? Let's see, there's a phone disconnected over there. The guitar still seems to be missing. That wine is still on the table. There's a boombox next to that chair.
This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
Yes, it was empty then, too.
I mean, the perspective is very weird.
I mean, he was sitting in that chair.
Yeah, but look at the distance in the photo between him and the bottle of juice, and then look up and realize how much distance there is between the chair and the juice.
Yeah, that part's weird. Everything else is good, though. It's like the juice would have had to been where that blue chair on the right is and scooted towards him a bit.
Yeah. I don't even know if that'll come up or anything, but...
It is weird, though. Is that Golden Freddy back there?
Oh my god, I hope not. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya... She said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on top of the lid.
Yeah. There's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? I swear if it's blood. Oh, that actually is a good thing, because that means that it was closed at the time of the murder when the vase fell.
So, it was closed, the face fell on top of it, and then someone opened it and probably took the guitar.
Yep, alright. What about that phone?
This?
Yep.
We can't examine it. I think it's just another one of those generic signs of a struggle things. It looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night.
Is that ketchup? Oh, no. It's tomato juice.
It's the version of ketchup that you drink. We had a lot of food at the award show last night. I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this.
Informative.
It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I really don't like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. It's probably where this came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. That is weird.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? The maid did it and she didn't want to clean it up off the carpet. Anything else?
I'm trying to think of that actually real quick, because obviously they pointed out, therefore it's not as simple as it wasn't knocked off around there. Actually, wait, maybe it's just a case of, like, someone knocked it off after killing him? And,
probably.
Like, or something?
That, or, like, it was already broken, and then he sat down and talked with someone with the glass, and then they stabbed him, and the glass was still there. There's a number of ways that could go.
Yeah, because I don't think any murderer will be so stupid as to, like, alright, I killed him. Time to have some delicious tomato juice. Oh, the police are coming. I'll put this down and leave now. No, wait, no.
Time to make my escape. Let's see, anything on the boombox or
You can look over
Golden
here.
Bear. So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her.
You forget, I get a blanket on the floor.
Oh. Apparently if you look
That's
at the
a bed.
Look at the bedroom at all and it just does that. Okay, let's examine the bears.
Bears!
Close enough. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
I do not see a polar bear and I am disappointed. There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Or teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Arr. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, he's in your brain.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Pearl, get my gun.
I forgot Gumshoe was there. It's so messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is. I'm not an idiot.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Kurita? What is that?
There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
Oh. Carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh! There's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Maybe red was his favorite color?
That is weird. Examine Grizzly? No? Okay.
No, we already looked at the bears.
Curses.
So did we end up getting anything aside from the wine glass? Alright, here we go. So about this wine glass.
Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing untouched.
You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe?
No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first.
Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's coming here?
Yeah, she's coming. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. I think it'd be best if you didn't bump into her here.
You can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before.
It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Whenever I hear that sound, for some reason, she pops out of nowhere and whips me.
Come to think of it, that did happen the last time.
Sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Yow! Early appearance. At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change?
So you are the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. I thought she was whipping herself. I got confused.
I was hoping
Very dishonorable of you.
I was hoping I stole the whip and just smacked her with it. Ow!
Hey, don't you dare run away, Scotty McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Pain. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you?
What? Huh. Come, Scarface. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I sworn out my family's honor.
Ow. Now what did she throw at me? What is this?
Well, I guess it means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. What do we get? Go away, Java. Okay, I guess it's like one of those invisible things that's not actually evidence.
No, it's just on the table.
Oh.
Hang on a moment.
3 billion devices run Java.
I need to keep an eye on this, because if this turns out to be fake and it's a virus, we're going to need to stop.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
It's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's its autograph.
I can't read it at all.
That's you.
To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
It's a special way of writing called cursive. Nobody actually uses it, but school teaches it to you for half your freaking school years.
Hey, I use cursive.
You're a loser then.
No, it was hammered into me that I would have to use it, and so I pretty much learned how to use that. Can't use print all that well. And then they were like, oh, never mind. And I'm just like, well, shit, no, I'm stuck with this.
Oh. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I just never bothered using it because I do everything on the computer.
Oh, no, they hammered it into me. Use cursive, use cursive, use cursive.
Out of date.
I was like one of the 2 years of students that they actually did that before. They were like, fuck it.
Yeah, just... Okay. Fuck off, Java. Oh my god! Fuck off. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here?
This sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before.
Really? Because I haven't.
Wendy Oldbag.
Completely forgot her first name.
Her name is just Security Lady in this thing, which is amazing.
Here I am, Mr. Phoenix Wright, staring at you from within your hey, get back here.
I don't know why I found that so funny. Hi. Bye. Let's go to the other hotel room now.
Hopefully, since we only have 1 day at trial, this will actually be a pretty quick case.
Do you really think we're only going to have 1 day?
I hope so. I really do. Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt Ungard's dressing room. This is our client's room. You're gonna voice her.
Her? Okay. Is she a maid?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna give her a generic one, and then once I see her and she says more, I'll decide. May I help you with something? Oh. Hello. You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. Too much, Francisca. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
How did you know I'm his lawyer?
You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow! It's simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct?
Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns?
Yes, all that.
She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Okay.
Dear Diary. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone else was doing that night, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add.
Dinner? Dinner? What did you eat?
I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you would need to ask me.
But she's a lot of fun at parties.
When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall.
Viola. And after the show ended, you came back to this room.
No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby.
Oh. Preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess?
When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita.
And that's where you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So, about you and...
Stop right there. Don't expect me to believe you have been talking to me without knowing how we relate.
Sorry.
I have no idea why Mr. Ungard chose you as his lawyer.
Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engarde's manager.
His manager?
Oh, he's right, she is a girl.
Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one?
No, he did not.
He didn't?
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars.
I see.
This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Girls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright?
Apples.
Okay, let's get examining.
I wonder if you should look at the sword.
Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that.
I'm sure they're Mr. Engarde and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? That's the bedroom over there.
That's it. We went over this.
No, it's different.
Hey, really big beds here.
That was actually different, but...
Yes, I know, but it's a bed thing again.
There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled.
I'm sad.
There's some samurai... Really? No, there isn't. That's... whatever. It's probably Mr. Engarde's suitcase. Someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
Alright, let's get to presenting stuff to her, I guess. You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right?
Yes, that's right. But Mr. Engarde said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details.
I'm going to fling this card at you.
Double check, see if we have... Do we have a new talk option? No. Alright. Nope, I didn't want to move. I want to present things. I'd like to ask you about this.
I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me.
Wow. It's the first time I've been shut down this badly.
Present victim.
Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita?
Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most uninteresting things. Ugh, lost my breath there. If either one of them weren't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
I've got a hunch this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Kurita was killed.
I don't care that you know. I asked to become Mr. Engarde's manager. He's a pleasure to manage, with his nice disposition.
Mr. Engarde does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
I like that. He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick? Hold back.
Motive for murder. Do you have any ideas?
As to?
As to why Mr. Kurita was murdered?
Why would you ask me about such a thing?
I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Seriously?!
How did you not see that coming?
Ms. Andrews?
Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a cyclops, Mr. Nick?
Yes. It's getting to be more and more of these lately.
Is it bullshit, Mr. Nick?
Yes. At this time, I still stand by what I said before in that was long ago where I actually played this game. This was at the point, after realizing there were 3 characters I had to do Cyclops for, that I kind of just put the game down and didn't pick it back up. So I am completely blind from here on out in the case. Like, no, I don't even have the chance of remembering something out of nowhere.
Try presenting old bag just for my curiosity. Okay. Alright, so we got 3 psych logs. I think, unless we... Oh, okay. That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted at Global Studios. He's a very nice man. A man with a good heart. I bone him. But that's all he is and will ever be.
Ugh, what a horrible thing to say.
Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright.
Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain.
Wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews.
Something show up? No. Alright, well, we have Lotta, Adrian, and Oldbag to deal with. Like, we can start Oldbag because we have that autograph.
Yeah. So we can only see what we need to work with.
Oh, great. Are we gonna get a 4th person?